You may wonder how to know if God has sent you to your soulmate. There are 7 ways to know God has sent you to your soulmate. Godly signs often appear when you least expect them. Having faith and love helps you see these signs. A divine connection is special and unique, part of God's plan for you. Soulmate signs can include feeling a deep sense of peace and happiness with your partner. Your spiritual love feels like a heavenly match, a love from above. Divine timing plays a crucial role, making your meeting feel like a blessed union. When you meet your soulmate, it feels like receiving God. This spiritual journey is filled with heavenly love and faithful love. You realize it's all part of God and divine purpose. A holy union reflects a miraculous love that feels like a true God's blessing. It's a mix of fate and faith, creating a strong spiritual bond. Your love is love guided by God, making it truly heaven-sent. This soulmate journey is full of signs that God has planned this path for you. These clear, loving signs show you're meant to be together, and your connection is blessed by God. 1. Forgiveness and grace, bearing with one another. And if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other. As the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive. Forgiveness and grace are really important in any relationship. When you forgive each other, you let go of all that hurt and anger. You choose to move past the mistakes and focus on healing. This helps you build a stronger connection and trust with each other. Showing grace means being kind and understanding, even when it's hard. It means giving each other the benefit of the doubt and not holding on to grudges. Grace lets you see the good in each other and be patient during tough times. This creates a safe space where both of you can grow and improve. When you extend forgiveness and grace to each other, you're reflecting on how God forgives and brings people together. God's forgiveness is complete and unconditional. By mirroring this in your relationship, you create a bond that's based on love and understanding. This makes your relationship stronger and more fulfilling. Practicing forgiveness and grace regularly helps you get through conflicts and challenges. It teaches you to communicate openly and resolve issues with compassion. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but addressing them with a heart willing to forgive and give second chances. By living out forgiveness and grace, you show each other that your relationship is important. You show a commitment to making things right and supporting each other through thick and thin. This not only strengthens your relationship, but also brings you closer together in a meaningful way. 2. Trust and transparency. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Trust and transparency are the bedrock of any strong relationship. When you build trust, you're laying a foundation that can weather any storm. It's about being honest, open, and true to your word. You can't expect others to trust you if you're hiding things or not being upfront. Open communication is key. Speak your truth and listen when others speak theirs. It's a two-way street that requires effort and sincerity from both sides. Being transparent means showing who you are, not just what you think others want to see. It's about being real, even when it's uncomfortable. When you're transparent, people know they can rely on you. They know what to expect because you're consistent and genuine. This openness fosters a deeper connection and strengthens the bonds of trust. When people see that you have nothing to hide, they feel safe and secure in your presence. God plays a crucial role in this process. Trusting God means believing that He will guide you on the right path. When you rely on His wisdom, you find the clarity you need to navigate life's challenges. God's guidance helps you see things as they truly are and understand the best way to approach them. By praying and seeking His direction, you align yourself with a higher purpose and gain the strength to be transparent in all your dealings. Trust and transparency also require patience and faith. It takes time to build trust, and it can be easily broken if not handled with care. Be patient with yourself and others as you work towards this goal. Lean on God for support when things get tough. His love and wisdom will help you stay true to your values and keep you on the right path. Remember, trust isn't built overnight, but with God's help, it can grow into something strong and lasting. 3. Patience and understanding. Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. In times of difficulty, showing patience and understanding is essential. You know that life isn't always smooth, and conflicts are bound to arise. But when you choose patience, you take a step back, breathe, and give yourself the time to process what's happening. Patience isn't about being passive. It's about staying calm and collected. Even when emotions run high, you recognize that reacting in anger or frustration doesn't solve problems. It often makes them worse. By being patient, you create space for thoughtful responses and better solutions. Understanding goes hand in hand with patience. It means taking the time to listen and truly hear what the other person is saying. You put yourself in their shoes, trying to grasp their perspective and feelings. This doesn't mean you always agree, but it shows respect and empathy. Understanding is about seeing beyond the surface and acknowledging the deeper issues at play. When you show understanding, you validate the other person's experiences and emotions, which helps in resolving conflicts more effectively. Honoring each other during tough times is a reflection of your commitment and love. It means treating each other with dignity and respect. Even when you disagree, you avoid harsh words and actions that can harm your relationship. Instead, you focus on the positive qualities in each other and work towards a solution together. Honoring each other is about valuing your relationship and being willing to make sacrifices for its well-being. It's about putting the other person's needs alongside your own and striving for harmony. Seeking God's wisdom is a crucial part of navigating difficulties. You turn to prayer and reflection, asking for guidance and strength. You believe that God has a plan, and by seeking His wisdom, you find clarity and peace. Trusting in God's timing and plan helps you remain patient and understanding. Even when things are uncertain, you find comfort in knowing that you are not alone and that God is with you, helping you through every challenge. In every situation, patience, understanding, and honoring each other create a strong foundation for resolving conflicts. By seeking God's wisdom, you find the strength and guidance needed to navigate through tough times. These principles help you build a relationship that can withstand difficulties and grow stronger with each challenge you face together. 4. Respecting boundaries. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its way. It is not irritable or resentful. Respecting boundaries is all about understanding and valuing the personal space and feelings of the people around you. It's important to listen when someone tells you what they're comfortable with and what they're not. This shows that you care about their well-being and respect them as an individual. When you respect each other's boundaries, it creates a safe and loving environment where everyone can feel valued and understood. Being patient is a big part of respecting boundaries. Sometimes it might be hard to understand why someone has certain limits, but taking the time to listen and be patient shows true respect. You're showing them that their feelings matter and that you're willing to wait and understand them better. Patience is a way to demonstrate God's love, as it shows that you are willing to give others the time they need to feel comfortable and safe. Understanding each other's emotions is also key. When you take the time to listen and empathize with what someone else is feeling, you're showing them that their emotions are important. This helps build trust and a stronger connection. By being understanding, you're creating a space where everyone can express themselves freely without fear of being judged or ignored. In this way, respecting boundaries and emotions isn't just about following rules or being polite. It's about genuinely caring for others and showing God's love through your actions. When you respect, listen, and understand, you're making the world a kinder and more loving place for everyone. 5. Resolving conflicts peacefully. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Resolving conflicts peacefully is all about handling disagreements with a calm and forgiving attitude. It means taking a step back and listening to the other person's point of view without getting angry or defensive. When you approach conflicts with patience, you show that you value the relationship and are willing to work through problems together. This reflects God's grace, as He always calls us to be patient and loving with one another. Forgiveness is a big part of resolving conflicts. Holding on to anger or resentment only makes things worse and keeps you from moving forward. By choosing to forgive, you're letting go of negative feelings and opening the door to healing and reconciliation. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or ignoring your feelings. It means acknowledging the hurt, but deciding to let it go for the sake of peace and love in the relationship. This is a powerful way to show God's love, as He forgives us and asks us to do the same for others. Reflecting God's grace in your relationship means being kind and understanding, even when it's hard. It's about seeing the good in the other person and remembering that everyone makes mistakes. When you handle conflicts with grace, you're showing that love and respect are more important than being right or winning an argument. This creates a stronger, more loving relationship where both people feel valued and understood. In the end, resolving conflicts peacefully is about building a foundation of trust and respect. It's about choosing to love each other through the tough times and showing that your relationship is worth the effort. By handling disagreements with patience and forgiveness, you're reflecting God's grace and love, making your bond stronger and more meaningful. 6. Comfort in communication. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Comfort in communication means talking to each other with kindness and understanding. When you speak with grace, you choose your words carefully, making sure they uplift and don't hurt. This kind of communication creates a space where both of you feel safe to share your thoughts and feelings. It's about being honest and open, but also gentle and respectful. This builds a deep connection where you both feel heard and valued. Understanding is key in your conversations. It's not just about talking, but listening to what the other person is saying. When you understand each other, it shows that you care and that you're willing to put in the effort to get where the other person is coming from. This fosters trust because it shows that you are there for each other, willing to support and empathize no matter what. It's a way to show love and respect, making your bond stronger. Trust grows when your conversations are filled with grace and understanding. When you know that you can talk about anything without being judged or dismissed, it creates a strong foundation for your relationship. You can be yourself, knowing that you will be accepted and loved. This kind of trust makes it easier to face challenges together because you know you have a safe space to communicate and work through things. Comfort in communication is about creating a loving and supportive environment where both of you can thrive. It's about making sure that your words and actions always reflect the care and respect you have for each other. By speaking with grace and understanding, build a relationship that is based on deep connection and trust, reflecting the love and kindness that is at the heart of your bond. 7. Peace in your heart and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Having peace in your heart means feeling a deep sense of calm and assurance. When you're in a relationship that brings you true peace, it feels like a gift from God. This kind of peace is special because it's not just about being happy at the moment. It's a lasting feeling that stays with you even when things get tough. Know that this relationship is built on a strong foundation of love and faith, giving you a sense of security and comfort. This peace comes from knowing that you are loved and valued just as you are. In this relationship, you don't have to pretend or put on a front. You can be your true self, and that brings a deep sense of relief. There's no need to worry about being judged or misunderstood because the love you share is genuine and understanding. This kind of love reflects God's love, filling your heart with peace and joy. You feel this peace? It changes how you handle everything in life. Challenges and difficulties don't seem as overwhelming because you have a strong support system. Know that you're not facing anything alone, and that brings a lot of comfort. This peace gives you the strength to face whatever comes your way with confidence, knowing that your relationship is a source of strength and stability. Peace in your heart is a blessing that comes from a relationship rooted in love and faith. It's about feeling secure and content, knowing that you are truly loved. This peace is a reflection of God's presence in your life, giving you a sense of calm and assurance that can't be shaken. It's a beautiful feeling that makes everything in life a little bit easier to handle. Be constantly blessed.